Hello, guys. Today we have a special treat for you. We're going to talk about 6 movies you absolutely can't miss before the end of 2023. So, grab your popcorn and let's dive in. 1. Fallen Leaves. Fallen Leaves is a Finnish-German comedy-drama film that was released in 2023. The film is written and directed by Aki Kaurismäki, a renowned Finnish filmmaker. This film is Kaurismäki's 20th full-length film and a continuation of his Proletariat series. The series was originally planned as a trilogy and already includes Shadows in Paradise, 1986, Ariel, 1988, and The Match Factory Girl, 1990. The film stars Alma Poisti and Jussi Vatanen in the main roles. It premiered on May 22, 2023, at the 76th Cannes Film Festival and was selected to compete for the Palme d'Or in its main competition section. The film won the jury prize at the festival and was released in Finland on September 15, 2023. It was also chosen as the Finnish entry for Best International Feature Film at the 96th Academy Awards. Set in modern-day Helsinki, Fallen Leaves tells the story of 2 lonely souls in search of love. They meet by chance in a local karaoke bar. However, their path to happiness is beset by numerous obstacles, from lost phone numbers to mistaken addresses, alcoholism, and even a charming stray dog. The pair's journey to find love is not an easy one. Fallen Leaves is more than just a love story. It's a film about courage, resilience, and the human spirit. The film explores the struggles of ordinary people trying to make a living and find happiness in a world filled with challenges. It takes a deep look at loneliness and the courage it takes to fall in love later in life. The film also addresses the issue of alcoholism, showing how it can affect individuals and their relationships. Despite the hardships, the characters show resilience and manage to find hope and love. The charming stray dog in the film symbolizes the unexpected joys and challenges that life can bring. In conclusion, Fallen Leaves is a heartwarming film that beautifully captures the complexities of human relationships and the enduring power of love. It's a film that resonates with audiences, reminding us of the importance of courage, resilience, and love in our lives. 2. The Killer. The Killer is a 2023 American action thriller film directed by David Fincher. The screenplay is written by Andrew Kevin Walker. The film is based on the French graphic novel series, The Killer, written by Alexis Matz Noland and illustrated by Luke Jacquemin. The film stars Michael Fassbender in the title role, alongside Arliss Howard, Charles Parnell, Carrie O'Malley, Sala Baker, Sophie Charlotte, and Tilda Swinton in supporting roles. The film premiered at the 80th Venice International Film Festival on September 3, 2023. It received a limited theatrical release on October 27, 2023, and began streaming on Netflix on November 10, 2023. The Killer follows the story of an unnamed professional assassin, credited as The Killer, who embarks on an international vendetta after a hit goes wrong. The film opens with the assassin staking out a Parisian hotel room, preparing to use a sniper rifle to kill a target who will check into the hotel room at an unspecified time. While waiting for the target over a week, he eats, practices yoga, listens to the Smiths, and talks on the phone with his handler, an attorney and his former university law professor, Edward Eddie Hodges. The target eventually arrives in the company of a dominatrix. The killer misses his target, accidentally shooting the dominatrix. He flees on an e-scooter, successfully evading the police and disposing of his rifle and gear. He then flies to the United States under one of numerous fake identities. The Killer is a film about the moral compass of a professional assassin. It explores the themes of solitude, coldness, methodical nature, and the lack of scruples or regrets. The film delves into the mind of the assassin, showing how his cynicism and lack of empathy are beneficial for his chosen occupation. The film also highlights the routine, even boring, nature of his job and how his increasing sleep deprivation affects his performance. The film is a case study of a man alone, armed to the teeth, and slowly losing his mind. The tagline of the film, "Execution is everything," encapsulates the essence of the film. The Killer is a film that delves into the dark and complex world of a professional assassin. It's a chilling exploration of the human psyche, a journey into the mind of a man who has chosen a life of solitude and violence. The film's narrative is a stark reminder of the consequences of our choices and the price one pays for living on the edge. The film's tagline, "Execution is everything," is a fitting summary of its essence. It's a story about precision, control, and the relentless pursuit of perfection in a world where the slightest misstep can have deadly consequences. 3. The Bike Riders. The Bike Riders is a 2023 American drama film written and directed by Jeff Nichols. The film is inspired by the 1967 photo book of the same name by Danny Lyon, which depicts the lives of the Outlaws MC, a mainly Chicago-based motorcycle club. The film features an ensemble cast that includes Jodie Comer, Austin Butler, Tom Hardy, Michael Shannon, Mike Faist, and Norman Reedus. The film premiered at the 50th Telluride Film Festival on August 31st, 2023. Set in the 1960s, The Bike Riders follows the rise of a fictional Chicago motorcycle club. Seen through the lives of its members, the club evolves over the course of a decade from a gathering place for local outsiders into a more sinister gang, threatening the original group's unique way of life. The Bike Riders is a furious drama that immerses you in the look, feel, and sounds of the bare-knuckled, grease-covered subculture of 60s motorcycle riders. The film explores themes of brotherhood, rebellion, and the struggle for freedom. It provides a gritty, realistic portrayal of the motorcycle club culture of the 1960s, highlighting both the camaraderie and the conflicts within the group. The Bike Riders is a film that captures the raw essence of the 60s motorcycle culture. It's a window into a world where the roar of engines and the open road symbolize freedom and rebellion. The film masterfully portrays the brotherhood that binds the members of the motorcycle club, their shared experiences, and the conflicts that test their bonds. The film's narrative is a testament to the human spirit's resilience in the face of adversity. It's a story about finding one's place in the world, about the struggle for individuality in a society that often demands conformity. The character's journey is a poignant reminder of the power of friendship and the importance of staying true to oneself. 4. Leave the World Behind. Leave the World Behind is a 2023 American psychological thriller film. The film is written, directed, and produced by Sam Esmail, known for his work on the critically acclaimed series Mr. Robot. The movie is based on the 2020 novel of the same name by Rumaan Alam. The film features a star-studded cast, including Julia Roberts, Mahershala Ali, Ethan Hawke, Myha'la, and Kevin Bacon. The film had its world premiere at the AFI Fest on October 25, 2023, and was released in select theaters on November 22, 2023, before its streaming release by Netflix on December 8, 2023. The plot of Leave the World Behind revolves around a family vacation on Long Island that is interrupted by two strangers bearing news of a mysterious blackout. As the threat grows more imminent, both families must decide how best to survive the potential crisis, all while grappling with their own place in this collapsing world. The film explores the tension rising between two families forced to cohabitate in the wake of an unexpected worldwide catastrophe. The film delves into the themes of survival, societal norms, and the human condition in times of crisis. It examines the relationship between race and class during an unspecified disaster that cuts off all communication, forcing two families together. The two families represent the American society, where one is an upper-middle class, white, Brooklyn family, while the other is a wealthy, black, Manhattan family. The issues of race and class are evident alongside the problem of technological dependence. The film poses questions about the concept of us against them in times of crisis, and who exactly is us and who is them. These themes are worth considering in our current time. In conclusion, Leave the World Behind is a thought-provoking film that uses the backdrop of an apocalyptic event to explore societal norms and human behavior. It's a compelling watch that leaves viewers with much to ponder long after the credits roll. 5. Killers of the Flower Moon. Killers of the Flower Moon is a 2023 American epic Western crime drama film directed and co-produced by Martin Scorsese. The film is based on the 2017 non-fiction book of the same name by David Grann. The film features an ensemble cast that includes Leonardo DiCaprio, Robert De Niro, and Lily Gladstone. The film was released in the United States on October 20th, 2023, by Apple TV Plus under their Apple Original Films label, alongside Paramount Pictures. Set in 1920s Oklahoma, the film focuses on a series of murders of Osage members and relations in the Osage Nation after oil was discovered on tribal land. The tribal members had retained mineral rights on their reservation, and white opportunists sought to take the tribal members' wealth. The plot revolves around the serial murder of members of the oil-wealthy Osage Nation, a string of brutal crimes that came to be known as the Reign of Terror. The film uncovers a violent period in American history when over 80 Osage were killed in Oklahoma for their oil wealth. The title, Killers of the Flower Moon, is derived from the Old Farmer's Almanac, which gives each monthly full moon a different name based on natural events. The flower moon refers to the month of May, when the Reign of Terror began, and represents the destruction of Osage culture and the taking of their resources by white colonizers. The film is a study of a West bounded by the vertical geometry of oil rigs and the violent conspiracies of powerful men. It narrates the insidious ploys of the powerful to obtain a wealth whose boundaries have been clearly delimited. The film depicts the villainy that is perhaps the most devious, wretched, and unrelenting. 6. Past Lives is a 2023 American romantic drama film written and directed by Celine Song in her feature directorial debut. The film stars Greta Lee, Teo Yu, and John Magaro, and follows the relationship between two childhood friends over the course of 24 years. The plot is semi-autobiographical and inspired by real events from Song's life. The film premiered at the Sundance Film Festival on January 21st, 2023, and was released theatrically in the United States on June 2nd, 2023. The story begins in Seoul, South Korea, where Na Young and Hae Sung are 12-year-old classmates who develop feelings for one another. Shortly thereafter, Na Young's family immigrates to Toronto, and the two lose contact. Na Young changes her name to Nora Moon. 12 years later, in 2012, Hae Sung has finished his military service, and Nora has immigrated to New York City. They reconnect through video calls, but are unable to visit each other. Eventually, Nora tells Hae Sung they should stop talking for a while, as she wants to focus on her writing and life in New York. At her retreat, Nora meets Arthur Zadaransky, and they fall in love. Hae Sung also meets a woman, with whom he begins to date. 12 more years pass, with Arthur and Nora married and living in New York. Hae Sung, no longer with his girlfriend, goes to meet Nora there. Past Lives is a beautiful and slow-moving film that reminds you that love is often a series of decisions that inspire feelings, not the other way around. The film's message is that fate doesn't gift a fairy tale relationship to everyone, and that distance and circumstances change everything in a relationship. It speaks to the migrant experience and the way this creates lifelong alternative realities in the mind. The self that could have stayed behind in the old country versus the one that went abroad for a new future. The film explores the idea of inyon, or destiny, and whether they are destined to be together. In conclusion, Past Lives is a thought-provoking film that uses the backdrop of a love story to explore the themes of fate, destiny, and the choices we make in our lives. And that's a wrap. We've just taken a deep dive into 6 unmissable movies of 2023. Fallen Leaves, The Killer, The Bike Riders, Leave the World Behind, Killers of the Flower Moon, and Past Lives. Each of these films offers a unique storyline and exceptional performances from their cast. They cover a range of genres from comedy drama to psychological thriller, providing something for everyone. So, what are you waiting for? Start planning your movie nights now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more movie recommendations. Until next time, happy watching.